Every morning, I wake up proud to be a Roncalli Rebel and have the opportunity to learn more about our school and the many students and many stories that make Roncalli what it is. These stories are woven into the very fabric of who we are, what we do, and where we go from here. Each story is its own, but each story is also exactly who we are because we are a family. Sit back, take a listen, and wow, do I have a story for you. My story, our family.
My story, our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Milroy. I'm an English teacher here at Roncalli. This is my 11th year at the school as part of the Roncalli family. And in that time, I've mostly taught English, always to sophomores. Occasionally I teach speech. I've also been a speech coach for my time here, worked with a lot of speakers that way. And I like to help out with the campus ministry department. Helped out on a lot of retreats, especially our senior retreat program. Roncalli is phenomenal. I tell my students all the time that they have no idea just how abnormal this school is, and in all the best possible ways. You know, I went to a public high school and I had a very good experience there. I have nothing bad to say about it. But I'll say this, those freshmen who get booed at pep rallies because they're not cheering loud enough, the freshmen alone create more noise than my entire student body did when I was in high school. And I went to a school that was 25% larger than Roncalli. During Spirit Week, we used to have to keep track of the percentage of students in my first period class who were participating in the themed dress-up days. And I would say it was an abnormal day if I had 3 kids out of 30 who weren't on theme. When I was in high school, I'd be lucky if there were 3 kids in 30 who were. The school spirit here, infectious, it's incredible. Obviously, academic achievement, sure, and as a teacher, I have a vested interest in that. As a sophomore teacher, I spend a lot of time helping my students prepare for ISTEP, and I'm really excited about that. But the other thing, and the most important thing, is the spiritual life. I mean, I think it's not exactly a coincidence that we're named after a saint, right? We pray for his intercession. We hear his voice, a recording of his voice, saying the sign of the cross. That's our farewell at the end of every single week. I can share my full self here in a way I couldn't somewhere else because of the faith component, because it is forefront, because it is something that every student here is immersed in. That's deeply important to me, and that's what makes this place just so unlike anywhere else. I think it's pretty hard to escape just the overwhelming presence of Christ in this school, the overwhelming awareness of the patronage of Angelo Roncalli, Pope St. John the 23rd. That just makes this place absolutely remarkable. Look, I can't fully imagine what the decision process is like for someone trying to decide where to send their kids to school. It's hard for me to stand here and tell people, yes, choose Roncalli, because obviously I'm going to say that, right? Obviously I think Roncalli is a worthwhile investment. But what I can say is this. One, I spend a lot of time thinking about what high school Phil Milroy would have been like had he been able to come here. I have no idea how that would have changed my life, but I am so jealous of the experience these students get to have. It's just so much richer, so much fuller, so much more than what I got. And I have no regret. I had a great high school experience, and yet this is something even better. The other thing I think I'd say, I've heard it several places before, right? But if you send your kids to Catholic school, and the Catholic school helps your kid get into Harvard but not into heaven, you wasted your money. Obviously, we'd like to give your kid a shot at both. But I can tell you this. I think I spend as much time thinking about the whole getting my students into heaven as I do thinking about getting my kids into Harvard or getting my kids past the ISTEP. That's what this is all about. Of course, being an English teacher, I should probably clarify that. Lousy antecedent, right? What's this all about? This meaning, you know, our life here on earth, and Roncalli is some part of that. Roncalli, at its best, is a means for people to come closer to God. And considering that's literally the point of our living this life, I can't imagine why I would miss out on an opportunity to do that. I am Phil Milroy, and I'm a rebel.